What's going on, guys? Anastasio here with FlytPath.com. Now in this quick video, I just want to talk to you about an accessory I've actually been using for a few years now, but don't really talk about it that often, and it kind of got brought to my attention again when I picked one up for my Mavic 2 Pro battery, because I've actually been using it for my Mavic Pro for the past couple years. And it's basically an adapter that allows you to convert your intelligent batteries into USB power banks. And if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Anastasio. I do a lot of drone tech tips, tutorials, and product reviews right here on this channel. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing and also hitting that bell to be notified when I post new videos. Now, if you bought one of these Mavics in the past, you more than likely had the option to buy the Fly More combo, or you just picked up extra batteries. But in general, you'll normally pick up 2 or 3 batteries to have with your drone. Now, I was actually introduced to these adapters a long time ago when I bought my Phantom 4. And basically what it is, it allows you to then plug this into your existing Phantom 4 battery, and then it'll convert it into 2 USB-A type slots to be used. So it's basically using your existing batteries as power banks. And then when I got my Mavic Pro Platinum, which is right here, I had another 2 or 3 extra batteries. Now basically what this does is it's just an adapter that allows you to use your existing battery. And here I have the Mavic Pro Platinum battery. And all it is a adapter that you plug into the bottom right here. You can see these little prongs right here at the very bottom. And that's just gonna go into the Mavic Pro slot, just like that, just like you're charging it. And once you power this on, you now have access to 2 USB type A slots. Both are 5 volt, 2 amps. And now you're able to power on your other devices. So most of the time when I do go flying, I like to talk about in previous videos, I'll normally have about 20 to 30% left on my batteries. So what I'll normally do in between my shoots is actually use the remaining battery from my Mavic Pro and charge up my remote. Now the remote control normally will kind of die out pretty fast. The battery on the remote control for some reason doesn't really last too long. But what's good is that in between your shoots, if you are traveling and you want to just be able to charge something up like another device, you can actually charge up your remote. You can charge up things like your iPad or an action camera on the side. And all you have to really do is just plug this into the back right here. Plugs right into just like a standard USB port. Then of course you just have to plug this into your remote control. And now you're using your existing batteries as a power bank while you're in the field. Now the reason why I'm kind of bringing up this accessory, which actually existed a while back, but I'm bringing it back up because I bought one not too long ago for my Mavic 2 Pro, and it was just something that I started to end up using a lot more, especially when I was using it and flying with my iPad. This was kind of before I bought my smart controller, but I would use it because the battery is so big and it will definitely charge up all of your devices. But it'll charge up things like all of your cell phones, your tablets, and your devices while you're on the road. A lot of times, you know, you can either bring a power bank, of course. If you wanted to spend money on a power bank, you could do that. But if you didn't want to spend money on another full-size power bank and just wanted to use pretty much what's in your bag, this is an accessory that you might want to pick up. And as you can see here, it's just charging up my iPad Pro. Works perfectly fine with that. And here I have the Osmo Action. So if you want to just plug this in to the back like that, now it is powered on. And then we would just have to plug this in here on the side. And you should see a red dot right here on the top. Now it's charging up. And here we also have the GoPro Hero 8. You can actually charge this up here on the side, plug that in. Now this is just charging off of the Mavic Air battery. As you can see, got lights turning on here. So you can see that it is charging. Now I'm not gonna do any time tests here, mainly because, you know, things change as far as like how much capacity you have on your battery, how much do you have on your iPad. Right now I just kind of wanted to show you this accessory that I've been using for a little while but never really talked about in the past, mainly because I was using it on my Phantom 4 batteries, which I don't really fly that often anymore, but I still use the batteries all the time. And I was like, oh man, maybe I'll just talk about some of the things that they have for the Mavic lineup, because I definitely use these still. But man, the Phantom 4 battery is so big that it's one of those things that you can charge up so many devices off of one charge on that battery. And it was just one of those accessories that you might want to pick up in case you're looking at having some of these options while you're in the field. That's definitely one of the things that I noticed, is that whenever you're flying your drone, the remote control will either die or your cell phone will either die. And if you don't have a battery bank as a backup, these definitely came in handy. Now, as far as price goes, these run about 20 bucks on the DJI website. Now, there was a couple third-party ones that I did pick up, mainly because I always want to see what some of the differences were. You know, these third-party ones, they still work But the thing is with DJI, I'm just not sure, you know, as far as the technology in these adapters, if there's anything that's just different from them. But with batteries, even when people recommend me another third-party battery to use in a drone, I normally will decline it. These things just seem like they have so much technology in them that I don't ever want to mess around with battery technology. So there's definitely a lot of third-party ones out there that have gotten some good reviews. I actually did plug this into my Mavic 2 Pro one. Here it is. This is a third-party one from Amazon. And as you can see here, my iPad is charging up from it. When it comes to me, when I talk about batteries, I normally will like to stick with what DJI provides. But there's definitely a lot of other options out there in case you wanted to test those out. And there it is, guys. Just a quick video about this adapter. Now, this is one of those accessories that are kind of hidden on DJI's website. You know, these little small accessories don't really get much attention, but I think as far as the value you get from them, it's really key to have, especially if you're the type that travels with a bunch of batteries. Like when I have the Mavic Air in the past, I had 4 batteries for this one. Mavic Pro, I've probably gone through about 5 batteries of this. And this kind of brings life to those old batteries as well. You can keep these around the house. You don't want to leave these batteries in the car, but at least you can keep them on you in case you have to have some sort of emergency backup. I'll normally keep one of these on my actual computer table just as a little quick power source. So one of these accessories that DJI does sell, doesn't really get talked about that often, but just figured I'd make a quick video with it, mainly because I started using it a lot more again with my Mavic 2 Pro. As always, guys, if you guys got some value from my video, a big thumbs up would be much appreciated. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. This is Alter Anastasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.